GFriend's Navalera. What a great comeback. What was that, like in July? Man, that comeback was so good. Jesus. It's been so long. But damn. It was so good. It was just fun. The concept, the theme, the sound. Man, I wish I had a platform to talk about GFriend's Navalera and their full album, LOL, released in July 2016. Oh wait, I do. It's called my camera. Hello guys and welcome back to another exciting episode of Josh Talks to You about K-pop. And this time, well, we're gonna be talking about GFriend's Laugh Out Loud and or Lots of Love. Their full album, released in July 2016, which I acquired in August of 2016. So here it is. For those of you who do not know, GFriend is a 6-piece girl group that debuted in 2015 under Source Music. They are a fairly new group, they're a fairly young group, with the oldest being my age, which is crazy. Their concept has always seems to be innocence. The innocence of a young girl and the fun of a young girl. They are a fun group, they produce really cool music. Their voices are wonderful, and I love them. GFriend, after debuting in 2015, has released 3 mini albums. Season of Glass, their first, which had the title track of Glass Bead. Flower Bud, which was later in 2015 with the title track Me Gustas too, and their album Snowflake, which had the title track of Rough. And now with their 4th release in 2016, they've released Laugh Out Loud, or the one I got, Lots of Love. Anyway, it's acronymed the LOL album. And it is a full 12-track album. And it's cool. It's really cool. And I personally think it's a great thing that they were able to actually release a full album, because not a lot of groups have chances to be able to release full album. Mamamoo, even though how successful they were, they still had to release like mini albums up until Melting. So I feel like GFriend and Mamamoo were kind of mirroring each other in some weird way. Lots of Love, I feel, concludes an era for GFriend. They have stuck with the girl group innocence concept for a very long time, and that doesn't mean they'll stop. The way this album felt and the way it was released, specifically in their 2nd year of being active, I feel like it's a good bookend for their concept of innocence. But that gets into the topic of eras, doesn't it? Because how long should an era stretch? Is it every comeback? Every other comeback? Or 2 years? Who knows? As a concept, what will GFriend move on to, if they will ever move on to anything new? And that's really scary for me as a fan, but also really exciting. I don't know what they're gonna do. And I guess that's what I'm waiting for next year. But that doesn't mean this is bad. By all means, Navalera is a really awesome track, and by all means, Lots of Love or Laugh Out Loud, whichever one you have or whichever one you know of, it's a really good album. Very solid from GFriend. Only 1 instrumental track, and of course it's for Navalera, their title track, with an intro. Let me run you through some of the tracks in this thing, because it's really cool, and I think it's a solid buy. 25 to 30 bucks, which, you know, typical of like a K-pop album that's like full length or whatever. You got intro, you got Fall in Love, you got Navalera, you got LOL, you got Distance, you got Waterflower, which is number 6, you got Mermaid number 7, Sunshine number 8, Compass number 9, which a lot of people have pointed out to me that sounds a lot like one of FX's songs, which I'm not going to get into the idea of, because blah 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 copyright, blah 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 copyright infringement, blah 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 plagiarism. I'm not gonna get into that discussion. But hey, people have said it sounds like one of FX's songs, that's cool. Click number 10, and Gone with the Wind number 11, and the instrumental for Navalera number 12. Even though you have an intro, the intro is kind of the thing inside of the music video or whatever. It's like dun dun dun. It's still happy, but it's not like a full-length song. And the instrumental is just the instrumental to Navalera, so if you like you like the drums in Navalera and the guitar solo, I guess you could use that for another one of your projects. That's cool too. So really you only have 10 solid tracks, and that's cool, that's fine. But really, that's not what K-pop albums are all about, because you can buy this on iTunes. I think. You can buy this somewhere else digitally. You could even listen to the album online. Besides the CD, what else do you get? Why, Josh, I wonder what I do get in the LOL album. Well, I'll tell you, random person who probably doesn't even exist. I'll tell you what you get in the LOL album. You get this nice little picture of the girls. Within the album itself, you got this nice little, like, light blue CD with the GFriend logo and the GFriend everything. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky GFriend. Look, it's a CD. I can't really sell you on a CD. It's actually impossible because CDs have been around since, like, my grandparents. Like, I don't think there's... It makes squishy sounds. I don't know. So you get like a little book. It's a very solid book too. It's like a hardcover bound book, which is really nice. Hey. And within this, my friends, you have a little pocket that has 2 things of note, and we can put this down and slide it away. You see that there's no more picture. Ah, fantastic. Thank you for segueing. You get a little picture here for the photo book. This is the photo book, and you get like this little drawing of them, and then you get this little picture of them. And that's your photo book. Very simple, very clean, very full book actually. We'll get back to that in a bit. So you get this little letter. And I took great pains the moment I got this from Koreatown, LA. The moment I got this, I just took it off very smoothly, very easily. And I was like, what is inside here? So within that little like title card that you get like 2 little photo cards. So I got Yuju and Eunha. Actually, they were my 2 favorite members, but I am impartial to Eumji right now because Eumji deserves to be protected and she's beautiful. And she definitely doesn't deserve a lot of the hate that she gets. Don't be rude, guys. Don't be rude. But within the letter, actually, you get little postcards. You see the little Ferris wheel merry-go-round thing. Ferris wheel. A little group picture from the LOL concept shots. A little group picture in the forest. You know, just fun things. But this is where it gets kind of iffy. So I get this letter. And I can't read Korean. I hope someone out there can. But at the very end of this letter, it says, "Love you, buddy." You get a sticker pack, which I think is really cool. If you want to just stick, like, Eunha's amazingly awesome short hair on, like, your computer screen. And people are just like, who's that cute girl on your computer screen? And you'd be like, Eunha. And they'll be like, who? Hoo-ha? And then you just go, no, stop. But this is one of the things that I personally find kind of weird because it's not in my culture. You get a little, like dressing game. I guess you could cut out the things and then just put them on sew-on over here. It's kind of weird to me, but I mean, hey, is it hurting anyone? She's not in anything skimpy, but it's just weird to me, you know. But we'll not get into that topic because that's not something that really matters right now. What matters right now is that that's what you get in this little letter. You get trading cards, you get postcards, you get a letter from GFriend, and you get a weird dressing game and some stickers. Good for you. You've bought a $30 album. And the other thing that's almost always here about albums is the photo book. And oh look, it's a very, very massive photo book. Not massive, but it's pretty hefty. So yeah, you got all of their concept shots from the theme park. You got some cool aesthetic colors. There's Sinbi. So there's my girl Yeren. You know, God bless Yeren. So-on, Eunha. Eunha's hair is adorable. Eumji, Sinbi, Yuju. Like, damn. Eumji. She's like a little delicate flower that needs to be protected. I wanted to go to KCON and just like hug her and be like, dude, it's okay. Like, America loves you, but sadly, alas, I can't do that. And Yuju, that was Sinbi before. Yeah, you have their concepts at their theme park. It's just very nice, sweet, and it's really innocent. Because that leads into the whole thing, what will they do next? You know? Throwback to Flower Bud. That kind of thing with just like the garden and flowers and just a lot of green, you know. And here, after all that, you have lyrics. Hey, good for you. You get lyrics. And then you have a special thank you by all of them. Why does Yuju have like almost nothing? I don't know, I can't tell you, I can't read Korean. Yeren has barely anything, like what the hell? Yeren has almost nothing. Eunha and Sinbi wrote like a butt ton. Yeah, that's lots of love for you. Should you get it? Oh, you want me to answer that question? Yeah, you should. If you like GFriend, if you like fun anime songs, if you like the innocence concept, if you like what GFriend has been doing up till now, you'll probably like LOL and Navalera. If you've watched Navalera and heard Navalera in July, you'll probably like the rest of the album because it still maintains that fun, vibrant vibe. You know, it's a very fun album, it's a very exciting album, it's very poppy too. But just a lot of like smooth, tranquil sounds mixed in with like very driving beats through a lot of them. Personally, one of my favorites is Waterflower, Compass is fun too, Navalera always fun, and Sunshine. They're fun songs and they're really chill music to listen to. And I guess that's where GFriend's strength lies. Just being very good songs. Solid songs, you listen to them in the car, you chill out, you jam out, whatever you do, and then you have a good time. And I guess that's the value of GFriend. So in finality, my lovely cupcakes, should you get GFriend's LOL and support Navalera? Yes, you should. Thanks again for watching. Have a great night.